Hello students, once again warm welcome to his class 10th mathematics online channel Maths with Manoj Sharma. I am Manoj Sharma, welcome you to this my YouTube channel. Here you can find all the solutions for class 10th mathematics. For that you have to subscribe this channel and press bell icon so that you get all the new notifications, and in the last, if you like the video, press like button and share it most. So let us start. So students, in today's video from your book class 10th mathematics, we are continuing our chapter number 8. The name of chapter is trigonometry, and we are at the last exercise of this chapter, that is exercise 8.4. Before starting the exercise or in the exercise, we will do trigonometric identities. There are some standard trigonometric identities, you can say trigonometric formulas. First of all we will study them, then we will do the questions. So this is the first video of this exercise. Let us start. So students, today we are starting with question number 5 of exercise 8.4. As I told you earlier, this is very much important exercise, and in this important exercise, question 5 is very much important because one question from this question is 100% asked in final exams. So do very carefully. So let us start. What you have to do in this exercise, in this question 5, you have to prove the following identities where the angles involved are the acute angles for which the expressions are defined. You have been given some identities, you have to prove these identities, and you have to prove these identities by using the basic identities which you have studied. That is, basic are 3, from those 3 you get 9. Okay, so let us start. Solution. And first question is cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta plus 1 plus cos theta. Okay. So first of all, write the question. Cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. We solve these type of questions in steps. That is, first we will solve left hand side, then we will solve right hand side. So first of all we will solve left hand side, that is equal to cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square. As we studied earlier, that for doing these questions we will change this cosecant and cot into sine and cos. So cosecant theta will become 1 upon sine theta and cot theta will become cos theta upon sine theta. So you get bracket 1 upon sine theta minus cos theta upon sine theta, bracket close, square. Okay. Now solve this bracket. What will you get? LCM will be sine theta. Since both denominators are same, so you get 1 minus cos theta upon sine theta and then square after the bracket. Okay. Now what will you do in next step? You will square numerator and denominator separately. That you get 1 minus cos theta whole square upon sine square theta. Okay. Now for sine square theta, you can use the identity. So in place of sine square theta, you will write 1 minus cos square theta. So you get 1 minus cos theta whole square, that is your numerator, and in place of denominator, that is sine square theta, you will write 1 minus cos square theta. So in bracket you can write the identity which you have used, that is sine square theta is equal to cos square theta minus cos sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Okay students, so right here sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So now 1 minus cos theta whole square means 1 minus cos theta is multiplied twice. So we will write again separately 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta upon, this is just like a square. A square means 1 square. A square means A1, A square minus B square, which is equal to A minus B, that is 1 minus cos theta, into 1 plus b, that is 1 plus cos theta. So 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta cancels down. So you get what you need, that is 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta, which is equal to your RHS. Right, student? So in the last you can write LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Okay, understood? Move to the second. Second is cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A is equal to, you have to prove 2 secant. Right, students? So here, if you see the question, that cos and sines are there, no tan, secant, cosecant. So we have no need to change, but we directly solve this question. So first of all, write the question once again. Cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A is equal to 2 secant A. So what is your left hand side? Left hand side is cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A. So take LCM, you will get 1 plus sin A into cos A. Okay. Now what will you get here? The LCM is like you took 2 and 3. Means with numbers which have nothing common are their LCM is simply multiply them. So here also nothing is common, so simple LCM is multiply these two. 1 plus sin A into cos A, here 1 plus sin A is there, so cos A is multiplied with cos A and you get cos square A. Similarly 1 plus sin A is multiplied with 1 plus sin A, so you get 1 plus sin A whole square. So you get cos square A plus 1 plus sin A whole square upon 1 plus sin A upon cos A. Now simplify the above bracket, not the denominator bracket, only numerator bracket. So you get cos square A plus 1 plus sin square A. Use the formula A plus B whole square. You get 1 plus B means sin square A plus 2AB, that is 2 sin A. And denominator will remain same, that is 1 plus sin A into cos A. Okay, so solve this again. What will you get? You will get 1, that this 1 will come to the first place, 1 plus sin square A plus cos square A, rearranging this, plus 2 sin A upon 1 plus sin A into cos A. So now what you get? Now see, how does this one come? From where does this one come? This one is here. Now from where this one comes? This one comes from this. Here we use the identity, that is sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1 plus 2 sin A. In bracket you can write the identity also. Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1 upon denominator will again remain same, 1 plus sin A into cos A. So is equals to 2 plus 2 sin A upon 1 plus sin A cos A. In next step, take 2 common, you get 2 into 1 plus sin A. From here take 2 common, you get 1 plus sin A upon 1 plus sin A into cos A. 1 plus sin A is cancelled with 1 plus sin A. So you get just like this, 2 upon cos A. What will you get? 2 upon cos A, and 2 upon cos A is equal to 2 secant A. You say, sir, how? The answer of how is 2 upon cos A means 2 into 1 upon cos A, and 1 upon cos A is secant A. So right, so this is RHS. Okay students, so LHS is equal to RHS. So hence question is proved. Move to the next question. Next is part 3, that is tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. Here students, your ratios are tan, cot, secant, cosecant. So you have to change them into sine and cos. Okay, and in this question, hint is also there in your book that change the expression in terms of sine theta and cos theta. So solution, write down question once again. That is tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. So students, left hand side, that is equal to tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta. Okay, now change them. So you get in numerator, in place of tan theta, you will write sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, in denominator, in place of 1 minus cot theta, you will write 1 as it is, minus in place of cot theta, you will write cos theta upon sin theta. Okay, plus now here cot theta, so cot theta is equal to cos theta upon sin theta upon 1 as it is, change tan theta, so you get 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta. Okay students, understood up to here? Now what you do? Now you will do here only numerator denominator, but here 1 is also there, so you will solve these parts first, this part and this part. So what you get? Sin theta upon cos theta will remain same upon, here you get again by taking LCM, sin theta minus cos theta upon sin theta, plus similarly here cos theta sin theta remains same, so you get cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, so note it down carefully. Okay students, move further. So now, as I told you earlier, I taught you earlier, you studied earlier that if you have numerator, if you have 4 terms in fractions, that is 1.2 upon 3 into 4, then I told you how do you solve 1 upon 2 into 4 upon 3. So again here 3 upon 4 reciprocals down means third, fourth term reciprocals. So sine theta upon cos theta into sin theta upon sin theta minus cos theta, plus here cos theta upon sin theta into cos theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. Okay, so again solving sin theta, this becomes sin square theta and these will multiply down, cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Next, cos theta into cos theta, this becomes cos square theta, and here sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta. Here see what you have to do. यहाँ थोड़ी सी चालाकी करनी है बच्चे. चालाकी क्यों करनी है? क्योंकि चालाकी किए बगैर ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं होगा. What cleverness you have to show? You will take this minus from here common, so that these two terms, this term and this term will become same. How? When you take minus common, here take this minus common, so this becomes minus cos theta and this becomes plus sin theta. So we write it as minus common then sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Okay students? Now, so sin square theta upon cos theta sin minus cos theta, this minus will go to here, so it also becomes minus cos square theta upon sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now how to take LCM here? See, this is common both, this is common in both. So as in LCM you have studied in first chapter that common term is written once, so LCM will be, which are not common, they are written sin theta cos theta into bracket is common, so sin theta minus cos theta, and from here sin theta multiplies here and this cos theta multiplies here, so you get sin square theta into sin theta, you get sin cube theta, and this cos theta into cos square theta will become minus cos cube theta. Okay students, now here this sine cube theta minus cos cube theta becomes like a cube minus b cube, and this a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b. Okay students, if you learn the formula, have you remember? A minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. Okay students, so you have to use this formula. So using this formula, what we get? We get sine theta minus cos theta, a minus b into sine square theta plus ab, that is sine theta cos theta plus b square means cos square theta upon sine theta cos theta into sine theta minus cos theta. So this bracket will cancels down with this bracket. Okay, and this sine square theta and cos square theta ये एक हो जाएंगे. So what will these become? Sin square theta plus cos square theta. This will become 1 plus sin theta cos theta. This sin theta cos theta upon sin theta and cos theta. Okay students. So next, now separate this. How? 1 plus sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta can be written as 1 upon sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta. Here it is cut down. So you get 1 upon sin theta cosecant theta and 1 upon cos theta secant theta, or simply we can write it as secant theta cosecant theta plus 1. ठीक है ना, again interchange, so you get 1 plus secant theta cos theta cosecant theta. So fourth part is, students, fourth part is 1 plus secant a upon secant a is equal to sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. So students, hint is that solve the or simplify LHS and RHS separately. So let us start. First of all, write the question. Question is 1 plus secant a upon secant a is equal to sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. So first we will solve left hand side, that is 1 plus secant a upon secant a. Secant a will be changed to cos a. So we get 1 plus 1 upon cos a. Right, see here, watch this carefully. How do we write? 1, this 1 plus, in place of secant a you write 1 upon cos a upon, again in place of secant a write a 1 upon cos a. Again, so by solving we get is equal to, in upper part LCM is cos a, so you get cos a plus 1 upon cos a upon 1 upon cos a. Okay students, so again solving you get 1 plus cos a, rearrange this, you get 1 plus cos a upon cos a into cos a upon 1. So cos a will cancel down, you get 1 plus cos a. Right students? Now right hand side. Right hand side is sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. So is equal to 1 minus cos square a. Sin square a, for sin square a, use your identity, that is sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos square a upon 1 minus cos a. So you can write 1 minus cos square a as a 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a. That is, use the formula a square minus b square. So you get 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a. Again 1 minus cos a cancels down. So you get 1 plus cos a. Now here you can see this 1 plus cos a, that is left hand side is equal to right hand side. So you can write LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. So this was our question number 4. Okay students, understood? Now can we move to the next part? Next part is cos a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1 is equal to cosecant a plus cot a. So students, this is little bit different question. You have to do this sum very carefully and watch the steps. Okay, so let us start solution. Your left hand side is cos A. This is your left hand side. Cos A minus sin A plus 1 upon cos A plus sin A minus 1. Here we will do one different step, and that step is dividing numerator and denominator both by sin A. You have to divide these three terms of numerator and these three terms of denominator both by sin A. See how. So you get from here cos A upon sin A minus sin A upon sin A plus 1 upon sin A. These three terms are divided by sin A. Now divide denominator by sin A. So you get cos A upon sin A plus sin A upon sin A minus 1 upon sin A. Now what will you get? Sin A cancels down. So you get cos A upon sin A. This cos A upon sin A, you get cot A minus this is 1 plus 1 upon sin A, you get cosecant A. Similarly, in denominator cos A upon sin A, again cot A, here plus 1 minus 1 upon sin A is cosecant A. So okay students, understood up to here? Now move further. So you get, what will you do? You will change this minus 1, okay, in terms of cot A and cosecant A. Use the identity. So you get cot A cosecant A. This cot A and cosecant A. Write, do not change these two. Write simply cot A plus cosecant A and change this minus 1 to minus of cosecant square A minus cot square A, because this is the identity. This is identity which is equal to 1. So in place of 1 we write cosecant square A minus cot square A. Okay, so again, so this cosecant square A minus cot square A, this is just like A square minus B square. So in next step, this is changed to A plus B, A minus B. So you will write cot A plus cosecant A minus cosecant A plus cot A into cosecant A minus cot A. Upon denominator will remain same, cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Okay students, now see here, you see that this cot A plus cosecant A, this is common in these two terms. Here it is also, here it is also. So what you get? You get cot A plus cosecant A as common, and here from here this here you get 1 minus here cosecant A, okay, minus cot A. When you solve this, minus A multiply with cosecant A, you get minus cosecant A, and this minus A is multiplied by minus cot A, you get plus cot A. Okay, so you get 1 minus cosecant A plus cot A, and in denominator rearrange this. So rearranging this denominator, here we can also write 1 minus cosecant A plus cot A. By rearranging, these two terms become same. So these will cut. Here, this is cutted with this. So your answer is, you left with cot A plus cosecant A. This is your right hand side. Hence LHS is equal to RHS. Okay beta. So this is the end of the today's video. Next 5 parts will be in the next video. So thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you have understood the questions which we discussed in this video. For Hindi and English both mediums questions, you can go to my channel Maths with Manoj Sharma, and there you will get the questions in Hindi and English medium in the playlist. Thank you once again. If you like the video, please share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you once again. Bye bye. Have a nice day.